Say no to intimidation at workplace. Have you ever stayed silent in a meeting? Not because you had nothing to say, but because you were afraid of how someone in the meeting room might react. That silence is where intimidation wins. So, workplaces are meant to be a space of collaboration, growth, and respect. But for many people, they become places of fear where raised voices, threats, subtle bullying, or controlling behavior create an environment where people feel small, powerless, and unheard. So if you are in one of those environments I've just mentioned, you should understand that these are early signs of abuse and intimidation. Intimidation doesn't always look obvious. It's not just shouting or aggression. Sometimes it's the manager who shuts you down every time you speak. So the colleagues who uses sarcastic words to undermine you could be friends of the manager. So the constant pressure that makes you feel like one mistake could cost you everything, that is the power and the impact of intimidation at workplace could have on an employee. So now, over time, it changes you, your perception, your thinking, your way of behavior, and you stop sharing ideas. You second guess yourself if you are the problem. But my dear, you are not the problem. More so if you're a foreigner living in a foreign country, all these things happen. You start to believe that staying quiet is safer than speaking up. This is exactly what happened to me. I was very jovial, enthusiastic, passionate about my job, still passionate for my job, but then this happened and I stopped speaking up. But let's be clear, intimidation has no place at work. You need to understand your rights. So a healthy workplace is not built on fear. It's built on respect, on open communication, on people feeling safe enough to contribute, challenge, and grow. So whereby because you have spoken, you will never promote you and you feel targeted or feel feared going to work, then you should know that's pure intimidation. So what can we do? We start by recognizing what intimidation at workplace is and refusing to normalize it. We stop colleagues who may be experiencing it, and when it's safe to do so, we speak up, whether that's to the HRO, leadership, or through the right channel. But remember when you're speaking out, who you are speaking to, because if you're reporting about your manager that is the one intimidating you, you know there can be other consequences as well for speaking up. So you have to be very, very careful on who you're speaking to. And if you are the one experiencing intimidation, know this: it is not a reflection of your worth. It is a reflection of someone else's misuse of power. And in most cases, it is the managerial misuse of power. So saying no to intimidation at workplace doesn't always mean you're being confrontational, but sometimes it means choosing not to accept that behavior as the norm or the normal. So sometimes it means seeking support. How do you seek support? And sometimes it means walking away from environment that do not respect you. But then the question is, how long are you going to keep walking away from an environment that do not support you? Or an environment, because everywhere you go, there must be one person that do not like you, that will keep intimidating you. Will you leave that job because of the person? The answer is no. So because you deserve to work in a safe place, your voice is heard, not feared. So that is why most people walk away. So today, let's make a commitment to speak with respect, to lead with integrity, and to say clearly and collectively no to intimidation at workplace. I hope this video does make sense and